Nitty-gritty investigation of Chiliz value forecast 2023, 2025 and 2030. Chiliz value execution. Most recent A year last 1 month, plus 35.3% outperformer last A half year, 0.2% outperformer last A year, 37.6% outperformer versus Ethereum. Is Chiliz coin a wise venture? Chiliz is quite possibly of the most inventive undertaking which is continuously standing out. For sports devotees and for the ones who need to impart their insight with their number one groups, Chiliz is the stage that works with such administrations. Chiliz was established by Alexander Dreyfus. He is additionally the pioneer behind WebCity and Intuitive Travel Guide, and Winamax and Chilipoker, online poker projects launched in 2018. Chiliz was brought into the world with the possibility that blockchain innovation could be utilized by avid supporters all over the planet to draw in with their number one group. Similarly, the groups could utilize this digital money to adapt their worldwide fanbase. With the assistance of Chiliz, fans can be essentially as close as they can get to their group. They can take part in studies and surveys and assist the group with choosing. For each game that is held as a team with Chiliz, they discharge a restricted stockpile of cryptos and proclaim subtleties like completely weakened market cap and the maximum inventory lifetime ahead of time. However, to hold fans under control, the clubs have a pre-concluded importance that will be put on the impact the fans can have. Chiliz, toward the finish of 2021, had worked together with around 100 groups. How does Chiliz function? Chiliz has situated itself as a blockchain fintech supplier for sports and diversion. With the assistance of Chiliz, one can monitor everyday fan commitment in diversion and various choices, elective installment answers for customary items, and that's just the beginning. Chiliz permits avid supporters to impact group-wide and even association-wide choices through surveys in the Socios application. Chiliz fostered the Socios.com avid supporter commitment stage, which is based on the Chiliz blockchain foundation and utilizations $CHZ as its selective on-stage money. Chiliz assists clubs accomplish commitment with their fans. Each vote costs $1 CHZ. Clubs on the Socios application make a FTO, fan token contribution, where they sell 10 million tokens. The cash is then parted between the club, the decoration, and the forces to be reckoned with. Chiliz organizations. Chiliz is collaborated with UFC, Socios.com, Coins.com, HBTC.com, Upbit.com, and Chainlink. Likewise, Chiliz is coordinated with Binance, Coinbase, CoinLedger and AlphaWallet. Chiliz has likewise shaped organizations with several games groups and brands. Clubs like AC Milan, Juventus, AS Roma, Paris Holy Saint-Germain and FC Barcelona are now in organization with Chiliz. Generally, Chiliz is a moderate case for venture. Will Chiliz reach $10? Chiliz requirements to develop by 62.5 times from its ongoing business sector cost to arrive at its value level of $10. Besides, it arrived at its untouched exorbitant cost of 77 cents in April 2021, where it developed by 33.47 times in only 2 months, i.e., from the most reduced worth of 2 cents in February 2021. Accordingly, it developed by almost 16.73 times in a single month. Consequently, to reach $10, Chiliz will require just 3.73 months. Be that as it may, its costs will likewise differ contingent upon the economic situations of the financial elements, and subsequently, it could take more time to reach $10. Will Chiliz arrive at $100? To arrive at $100, Chiliz should rise multiple times. At $100, Chiliz's market cap would be $664 billion. If Chiliz somehow managed to increase at the pace of half consistently, it would arrive at $100 in 17 years. Given the ongoing business sector cap and a moderate case for venture, it is improbable Chiliz will reach $100. What is Chiliz? CHZ. Chiliz is the main advance money for sports and diversion by the eponymous Malta-based fintech supplier. It works the blockchain-based sports amusement stage Socios, which empowers clients to take part in the administration of their number one games brands. Different fan tokens by Socios.com are an illustration of that. For sports clubs and affiliations, fan tokens offer an approach to interfacing with their fans and opening new income streams. For example, fans can partake and impact club-related choices through studies and surveys. For example, messages the commander ought to wear on his armband. The organization intends to overcome any issues between being a functioning and a latent fan. Chiliz has created organizations with the absolute greatest brandishing establishments on the planet: FC Barcelona, Manchester City, Juventus Turin, and Paris Holy Saint-Germain. It additionally flaunts associations with the UFC and gaming associations. By buying CHZ, fans gain admittance to different fan tokens and, in a real sense, have a stake in their club. Who are the originators behind Chiliz, CHZ? Chiliz was established by Alexander Dreyfus, its ongoing chief. Dreyfus has more than 20 years of involvement establishing and developing electronic organizations. For example, he created WebCity, an intuitive travel guide, and Winamax and Chilipoker, both web-based poker projects, prior to establishing Chiliz in 2017. His unequivocal objective with the organization is to work harder than any time in recent memory on our central goal: to completely lay out fan tokens as a definitive fan commitment device and as a strong new income generator for the games business. This has been featured in the forceful development of fan tokens that have seen various European football forces to be reckoned with, yet in addition more modest clubs sign on. What makes Chiliz, CHZ interesting? Each wearing association utilizing the Chiliz innovation has a restricted stockpile of fan tokens that are presented at an underlying FTO, fan token contribution. These tokens are presented on a the early bird gets the worm premise, with the initial cost and completely weakened market cap unveiled by Chiliz in advance. The local CHZ token is utilized to buy fan tokens and goes about as the stage's interior money. Fans can then decide on the socios stage with their fan tokens, an interaction made conceivable utilizing savvy contracts. Clubs decide how much impact fans have. Choices can go from new pullover plans to concluding group matchups in presentation games. Chiliz spearheaded direct support for normal game fans. In the dynamic course of clubs and associations, the organization is continually making new ways for fans to draw in. With the foundation of the Chiliz blockchain grounds, an exclusive crypto hatchery zeroed in on speeding up blockchain innovation reception across Asia and Europe, for instance. The organization evaluations to be at around 10% of its true capacity, in spite of the way that it will probably have 80 to 100 groups as a piece of its organization toward the finish of 2021. Related pages. Look at Paris Holy Person German Fan Token, PSG. Look at Manchester City Fan Token, City. Become familiar with sports NFT stages in our definitive aid for top NFT sports stages. What are fan tokens? Learn more with CMC Alexandria. Get the most recent crypto news and most recent exchanging bits of knowledge with the CoinMarketCap blog. What number of Chiliz, CHZ, coins are there available for use? The all-out supply of CHZ is 8.8 billion, printed at its send-off in October 2018 and conveyed to early benefactors with no open deals, past what was made accessible through trades. The symbolic conveyance is as per the following: 15% vital acquisitions, 5% group, 7% seed financial backers, 3% warning board, 15%. Promoting 20% user base, hold 34.5% token deal at first. CHZ sent off as ERC20 token, however it was later likewise intended to be BEP2 viable, possessing Binance Launchpool's job in delivering fan tokens as a feature of an essential organization. CHZ is likewise accessible as TRC20 token on the Tron blockchain. How is the Chiliz organization